Hello and welcome to the very first episode of the Snatched by the Witch challenge. First of all, I just want to say thank you for all your amazing feedback on the first two videos that were related to this challenge. So the trailer that I posted, as well as the cast video where I explained the rules and introduced you to some of the most important characters that are going to be in this LP. You guys just left so many amazing suggestions and ideas for this challenge, and it made me even more excited than I already was to dig into this with you guys. And so I have been waiting to start this challenge for a really long time now. I've just been waiting for the perfect moment, and then I got really nervous because I just wanted this to be as fun and as perfect as I imagined it in my head. And so I really hope you're gonna enjoy this. I hope you're in a cozy mood. It is Sunday, it is the first day of fall. I just grabbed myself some tea. I hope you did too. And let's get into this. But before we start with the actual LP, I need to introduce you to another very important character that wasn't in the cast video. So this is little Severus. He is our little kitten. Cora just adopted him recently because, as you know, if you watched the cast video, she is a cat person. She's just your stereotypical witch, really. So of course she needed a black cat, and yeah, she adopted a little Severus, and so he's definitely going to be another main character in this Let's Play. He's her familiar, and so I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with him as well. Caroline is actually just, what are you doing? I think you could do some homework. Because as you know, she's a student at the University of Brightchester. She goes to culinary school there. She's actually in her second, term, I think. Yes, so she already has 4 out of 12 credits that she needs to graduate. And so she's just gonna be working on her homework while we send Cora, her sister, on a little bit of a mission. So Cora here is going to travel by herself to San Myshuno. She had to do quite a bit of research and ask around to figure out where this person lives. And although she has met him when she was really young, like a very young child, she doesn't really have any memory of it, but she knows of his existence, and he is of importance to her master plan. And so she's just going to knock on this door. Let's hope this is the right apartment. He did not invite us, but apparently he let us in, so that's good. So he's over here, not, no idea what's gonna happen to him, what's about to happen to him, change his life. So let's not introduce ourselves or get to know him. Let's deliriate him so that he doesn't resist too much for what's about to happen. We're gonna add him to our household now. So he's gonna come with us, and we're just gonna take him to the house. All right, so Trevor is now at the house. He, for now, is gonna be locked in this little room until he starts to feel a little better. It seems like he has brought his guitar as well as a soccer ball, so that should keep him occupied for a bit. According to the challenge rules, I'm not supposed to control Trevor at all. But really the purpose of that is so that it's going to be more difficult for me to fix his relationship with the two witches, so with Caroline and with Cora. Because as you can see, he's not really feeling too positive towards these women who have just abducted him out of his apartment and brought him into this house and locked him in a room. So, yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. But what I was about to say is that I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about this. So, he just stopped playing the guitar by himself. But sometimes Sims will just, or at least for me, that's the case. Sometimes Sims will just not stop doing whatever they're doing to do the most basic things, like go to the bathroom or, go to sleep or just take care of their basic needs. And I need Trevor alive for this challenge to work. And so maybe I'm going to have to make some exceptions, but for the most part, I'm not going to control him. So it looks like he's just going to take a nap. He's probably really exhausted, understandably. And so I think Caroline, she's just warming herself by the fire because it is fall, so it is quite cold outside today. But yeah, I think Cora's just going to have a little bit of a chat with Caroline. Because, of course, Caroline also plays a very important role in Cora's plan. So, look at Caroline. That's so her to just be dancing in like a very serious situation like this, and her sister is trying to talk to her about something important here. So yeah, if you haven't watched the Create a Sim video where I explained this challenge a bit more in depth, basically, Caroline and Cora both come from a very powerful spellcaster family. So their parents, hold on, can we look at their family tree? Here we go. So their parents, Nova Kettlesmith and Edmund Kettlesmith, were both very powerful spellcasters. And so Cora, as the older of the two sisters, always just wanted to continue her family bloodline and basically have a family of her own with a powerful spellcaster and make some beautiful spellcaster babies. But unfortunately, she had a situation with another spellcaster, basically like an angry ex-boyfriend of hers who cursed her, and so she cannot bear children, and she also hasn't been able to fix that yet. Like, she doesn't even know if it's possible to get rid of that curse ever. And so that, of course, is devastating for her, but she did not give up on her plan. And so what she's gonna do basically is she made her sister she made her sister have the spellcaster babies for her. So basically she found Trevor, who is the son of some of their parents' very close friends, who got taken away by his mom after his dad died in a magic duel. His mom is right here, and these are his parents actually. So, she did not want anything to do with witchcraft after that happened to his dad, and so she took him away when he was very, very young and swore off witchcraft. And so Trevor actually has no clue that he's a spellcaster. He doesn't even know spellcasters are a thing. But, he's still, even though he's not trained in any of this, glitch. He still, if you look at his traits, he still has a strong bloodline. And so that's what's important to Cora, and that is why she wants her sister Caroline to get close with him and to get to know him a little bit, to hopefully have him not hate her anymore and maybe even like her enough to have a family with her. And so Caroline isn't thrilled about this, but I feel like because both of the sisters have been so sheltered from the normal Muggle world, she doesn't really understand how crazy this is, I think. So let's just try and talk to him a little bit. Ask about day, like, how's your day been, being abducted by my sister? How are you feeling about that? So yeah, I don't think Caroline realizes how crazy all of this is. She's just going to talk about cooking, which is what she really enjoys. And this is also her first time, because when she started university, that was around the time that her mom passed away. And so she really just focused on her studies to distract herself, basically. And so she never really had much contact with any other muggles. So this is kind of her first time meeting someone outside the spellcaster world for real and like having a real conversation with them. And so yeah, she doesn't really understand how crazy the situation is. She's not thrilled about it, but the most important thing to her is getting through university, and her sister promised her to help with that and to help support her financially if she goes through with her sister's plan. And so that's what she's going to do. At least for now, that's what she thinks she wants to do. What is she doing? I don't think I've showed you the house yet too much. So this over here is the master bedroom. So this is Cora's room. And as you can see, it's very witchy. She also has some pictures up of her mom, who was like her biggest role model, basically. She was very, very close to her mom. Caroline is just going to have a nap on the couch, apparently. Are you tired? Oh gosh, her needs. Let's take a shower and then maybe take a nap on the bed, actually. So, yeah, this is Caroline's room over here. There's just some pictures of her and her sister when they were younger. There's also some pictures of her dad, because she was, as I said, she was like a daddy's girl. But her dad passed away when she was very, very young still. And so she always kind of felt like an outsider in her own family, which I think is part of why she's so fascinated by the outside world, because she never really felt like she belonged in the spellcaster world. And so she's just hoping that, you know, somewhere out there might be people who relate to her more. So, yeah, I think that's also partially why she's so open to this Trevor experiment, because she's just excited to meet a muggle, you know. Her sister, on the other hand, doesn't really care for the muggle world that much. So she really picked Trevor because of his strong bloodline, and because she wants spellcaster babies, and because she wants the Cattlesmith bloodline to continue. Wow, are you okay? Why are you dazed? From illness? You're ill? Oh no. Do we have to order medicine or something? Hold on. Cora can't tell if it's her or the rest of the world that's spinning from illness. Okay, it's only going to last for 55 minutes, so maybe she's gonna rest on the couch for a minute. Trevor is just over here playing his guitar, and he's in a flirty mood for whatever reason. So apparently, in his sort of dazed state that he was talking to Caroline, there seems to be some chemistry between the two. So that's promising. Of course, he still doesn't understand what's going on, and so there's a lot of awkward conversations to come, you know, explaining to him why he's here, explaining to him the truth about his family, the truth about him, you know, introducing him to the spellcaster world. And yeah, for Caroline to also maybe understand that this situation isn't normal, and that this decision, you know, having a family with someone isn't something that you just kind of do as part of a deal to get through university. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Oh, Cora's just knitting a little bit, so that's cute. I wonder if the cat can play with the yarn, because I don't think it's... If we take this out of the inventory, isn't she going to stop knitting? I'm not sure, but I think it would be cute to have little Severus play with the yarn ball while she's knitting on the couch here. But yeah, all of these sort of awkward conversations that we're going to have with Trevor, I think some of them might be in the next episode of this Let's Play. So definitely let me know what you think so far. Again, let me know any ideas and suggestions for this family and for this challenge. I've been so excited to read those on some of the other videos. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna talk to you very soon. Bye!